Hey guys, welcome back to episode 15. Now I have two things to do this episode. One of them is a little treat that I didn't expect. And the other one, well, that's to get processing done, because there are a few things that I mine up at the moment that still need processing before I can get ores and bars and different things like that. And I want to get them processed, but that will require a few more EU machines over here. And it'll require a little ender chest system. Downstairs, I've already got an ender chest brown, white, brown set up for processing things. At the moment, it's got uranium, which needs compressing into uranium bars. It's got my extractor. It's got sticky resin, which needs to be extracted. But other than that, it's not got much. But I have got a chest downstairs I will quickly show you. That is actually a chest purely for processing. It's actually labelled for processing. You can see it just here. And it's got a whole load of things. I've got galena ore, which from galena dust. Of course, galena ore could just be sent up to the pulverizers up top, because if I pulverize it, I get galena ore, galena dust, and sulfur. Now that's what I'm going to do anyway. But then I need to do something with this galena ore, because galena, I think I'm saying that right, galena ore can be electrolyzed into silver, lead and sulfur, or industrial blast furnace straight into silver and lead. Now, it's better off to do this first, then craft these guys, because if I craft 4 of them, I can make silver dust, and again if I craft 4 of those, I can make the lead dust. Now as you realise, this way, as opposed to the blast furnace, this takes more EU and more time, and it doesn't give me a whole lead ingot or a whole silver ingot, but it gives me sulfur, and sulfur I can use for other things. So for now, I think I will use it because I can make the sulfur torches. I think I will electrolyze this stuff when we've got the capability, but of course there's things like tungsten, bauxite, crude oil can be sent somewhere else. There's cinnabar, saphirite, pyrite dust, because pyrite can be electrolyzed into iron and sulfur. Bauxite can be electrolyzed into aluminium, sorry, because I'm in English, aluminium and tiny pile of titanium, along with hydrogen and compressed air. So all of this stuff is going to want stuff done to it. But what we're going to do before then is the little treat. Now my mining turtles have been going like crazy in where are they? They're all in the Twilight Forest, and I set them up recently, and I seem to have cut in half something which I probably shouldn't have cut in half. I've cleaved, I say cut in half, I've opened up the side of a hollow hill. Now I think it's a small one, but of course a hollow hill has a lot of stuff in it. Yeah, they've got huge amounts of ore, which I can see, so what I will be doing later is taking a silk touch pick to the place. But I am overwhelmingly unprepared for a hollow hill. I haven't got much armour. As you can see, I've got my steel leaf plate, thaumaturge's leggings, thaumaturge's boots, and goggles of revealing. Now, they're all sort of rubbish. So what I thought I'd do is I'd make nano armour. Now, for those of you who don't know, nano armour, all this stuff, as you can see, has an EU value. That's because instead of taking damage, as normal armour would do, it instead drains power. And you'd think, well, why would you want to do that? Well, that's because it never breaks, and as far as I know, you can put enchantments on it. So I can put things like feather falling on the boots, I can put protection, I can put all sorts of different stuff on them. But I will need to make them, and they actually cost quite a bit. Now you see, they take these carbon plates and they take energy crystals. Now energy crystals can be made with rubies, which is very nice because it means they don't take diamonds. So if you want to know the facts, up on the wiki, apparently an entire set takes 2 stacks and 40 coal, which you've got to macerate up and then compress and all that stuff, half a stack of redstone, 1 glass, and 4 rubies or diamonds. As you can tell, I'm not going to use diamonds because I am jolly low on them. But I did see some diamonds in the hollow cave. in the hollow hill, which is quite nice. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to get going with all this stuff. Because this is going to take a while. I've got 3 overclocker upgrades I've just gone and made. It's still going to take a while. So I will be back with you all when we're putting together the armor, and then we'll head off towards that hollow hill. I'll see you all soon. Yeah, things have vanished out of my base. Now I don't know if they burned, they're far too far away from the lava. So I can only assume they've been hit by lightning or something, by Thorncraft stuff, but I've lost all my firwood, and I had huge numbers of stacks of that. I've lost all my lead, and I've only realised this because I'm about to try and make some stuff where I need lead. And I've also lost another barrel. So what I'm going to do, I realise it is technically cheating, but I am going to go back to the last recording I have, where I can see these barrels, and I'm going to spawn in exactly the same amount of stuff. So I'll be back with you when I've done that. Now we have everything we need. That's 21 carbon plates, 1 glass, 4 rubies and 32 redstone. So we will just nano. So for the boots I need energy crystals. So we're going to take the ruby recipe. There we go, 4 energy crystals. That's because that's 1 per piece. Shoot. I forgot it would do that. Can we uncraft? No, we just got lots of nano boots. Oh dear. Right, well, back in a second. Right, we've worked out a battle plan now. I'm going to have the crystals in my inventory, and I'm going to have all the other ingredients in here. I'm going to go kill them mobs soon as well. But what that means is I can now just shift click a single energy crystal in, nanosuit leggings, and it'll make 1 set of nanosuit leggings. And I'm also going to, just going to do that there, because then above here you can see when it makes a thing. So do that. Put single one in, and nanosuit body armor, and nanosuit helmet. We'll do the last one there. Okay, so now we've got these. Right. So we will go and put that in there, put that in there, and then we're going to go upstairs, kill some creatures that have been making noise. There you go, gotcha. Right. Then we're going to go even further upstairs, up to the very top of the mountain, where I still have 2 MFEs sitting around since I used to use the sugarcane farm. Little careless of me, I realise, but we've got another MFE here, so we will charge these up. On the way back down we will put a few things away. That's not doing too bad, that's now burning them again. Cool. I'll finish charging these downstairs, but we've got to put a few things away before we go to the Twilight Forest, because I don't want to take things places I might die. So to start with, we're going to put the one back in there, and then this wispy essence in there. I'm going to take off everything except for the jetpack. Actually, I'm going to take off the jetpack as well. We'll then come down here. There's a spider down there. If I equip the boots, you can see that's 1.5 on the boots, which is quite nice. And I will come down here. Come on, spider. Oh god, there's a creeper there as well. Oh, I'm so slow. Frickin' creeper. Right. Even more going down. Everything's burning away. Cool. Charge that. Cool. Charge that. Oh wow. I look like friggin' Robocop. Anyway, we can put some stuff in here away. Crescent hammer. I'll put them in there for now. I'll also put my anthem in. Mob drops. And then I will put my ender pouch and sword in there for now. Because all I want... Have I got any more torches? Take them. All I want are sources of light. So I'm going to make 4 more stacks of torches. Which is really easy to do now, because I've got stack makers, basically. So we're just taking torches and a weapon. I'm also going to go and get a bow. Got bows here. flame, that's pretty cool. Mob drops, I need some arrows. Hopefully won't need more on the stack. Oh, I feel so slow now without my... Okay. They're now burning away, they're burning away as well. We're going to quickly fuel these up. Sorry about this, guys, I thought I'd be... I've not got my pick. Right, I'm just going to be right back when I've finished doing all of the things that I want to do before we go into the hill. We're here in the quarry area. As you can see, there is carnage. There are huge numbers of chunks that are currently being taken out. But we've now got our cool nano armor, and we're going to go fly over there. That's what we're after. We are after the hollow hill. As you can see, it's quickly populating with mobs, which sucks pretty hard. But first thing we'll do is we will just drop in here, defend ourselves. The advantage of this sword, the Zephyr, it's pretty well suited for silly numbers of mobs. Don't fall off. I will not survive. There you go, you can fall off though. So we'll just... Whoa! Freak little poison spider. Okay. I need my haste shoes. There's a spider behind me. Oh wow. So, we're already dying. Who are you? The hell? Is that... Okay, I'm weird frame rate issues, so I'll be right back. We had a small issue with recording, but now I am back. You haven't really missed anything. All I did was put myself in here as a precaution, because I had some frame per second issues. I was having memory issues and all sorts. Hello, guy. You suck. And you too. Spider, die. What I think I'm going to do now... Oh god, that's a firebug. How do you... God, mobs can dodge? Oh, that's not cool. What I'm going to do now is I'm going to go off comms, so you're not going to hear my voice anymore, because I suspect what's going to happen is I'm going to say some things I'm not sure I'm allowed to upload onto YouTube. So, yeah. I've almost made it in the full circle. You can see there's the end of my quarry area. But I will be with you all soon. so we appear to have done it. God, that was crazy. Other than a few mobs that appear to have just stuck around. I can't see any others. I've gone through an awful lot of torches. You may recall I came in with like 5 stacks. Yeah, I've now only got 3.5, so we've used quite a bit. And I was right to cut out the audio. There were a fair few expletives, I'm afraid. But that's now been fixed. Spider, hello. Whoa! Okay, there are more of them than I thought. Where are they coming from? Guys, go away. I'm trying to record. Okay, well, this has been a pretty big success. What I want to do is I'm going to come back with Silk Touch Pick, and I'm going to come back with some... What am I talking about? I'm going to come back with Silk Touch Pick and my Ender Pouch, and then I'm going to come back and mine a lot of this, and then I'm going to put Fortune on another pick, because I've got a few Fortune enchantments now, and then we're going to go through these at the base in a rather safer environment, because I know there's a lot of diamonds, gold, redstone is huge quantities. Well, I want this now. There's redstone in vast quantities, loaded gems, and we really just want to get this going. So what I'll probably do is time-lapse some of the rest of this stuff. Go away, stupid little spider. There's got to be a spawner for one of them somewhere. Anyway, in there, I don't know if you noticed, but there were 2 things of particular interest to me. Your spawner has to be over here. One was an ore magnet. Now, I'm not sure even how one of those works. I've only recently learned that they exist, so I'll do a bit of research on that. And the other one was a charm of life. They shouldn't be able to spawn, should they? Okay. These guys we also might farm, because one of the uses of iron boots is I can smelt them in an alloy furnace, or macerate them, or blast furnace them into iron or steel as I need. And of course that's insanely useful, and these guys dropped iron pickaxes and iron boots in reasonable quantities, and again I can smelt them, so we'll get some use out of these spawners. I'm certain of it, because there are 3 of them in here. If we can't set up a system for 3 spawners, then we're pretty rubbish at Minecraft. Ooh. Oh no. I'm full. Haha. I don't need a stack of wheat. I don't really need carrots or baked potatoes. Take the emeralds, because I quite like them. We'll craft these together. Anyway, I'm going to be back in a second. We're back, and now we haven't got a Silk Touch pick. I haven't even got a Silk Touch enchantment, so we're going to have to do it all here. So I've got Fortune 3, I've got my jetpack, I've got my nanosuit fully charged again, and well, we're just going to get stuck in, to be honest. And I will show you the spoils at the end. Catch you in a second. Oh my word, we have so much stuff in these 2 chests. I've actually split it into 2 chests, not because I had to, but because it laid everything out nicer. So here we've got just about everything, mob drops and most of the ores. But as you can tell, there is no coal, redstone or lapis in here. That's because I got so much, I put it in another chest. Wow, that's a lot of redstone. So what I have done is I've extra dimensionalized my redstone barrel, my iron barrel, because that's at 58 stacks. I've also extra dimensionalized my wood barrel, because that's now filling up really quite quickly. So what we can now do is put all this in here, and this will take me a while. So what I'm actually going to do is I'm going to do this later, because you can just see that's all going straight now. But I'll actually do this later off camera over a stack of gold, so it's about 2.5 stacks of gold that I'm going to get later. 11 diamonds from just that cave, which was really good, and almost a stack of sapphires. About a half stack of glowstone blocks plus extras. So we've really done well with that cave. And in fact there were more things that I just put in here, but not all of them will have come from that cave. Like the apples definitely didn't. But anyway, we can now move on to what we're going to do. We're going to now do the sorting system that we need upstairs for our industrial craft machines, because some items don't just get macerated and smelted. So some items get electrolyzed. Some items get more processes done on them. We need a chest. We need 5 of them, 4 sticks, and 4 cobble. And if anyone's really good with their math and on the ball with their feasibility recipes, they'll know what we're going to make. I don't want to do that. What we're now going to make is another hopper, because upstairs I have got 2 hoppers, but we're going to have 3 machines, so that's going to suck balls, because that won't work. Oh come on, hoppers, how are you made? Oh really, I just put them the wrong way out. Oh dear. Right, so we've now got a hopper. We're going to need one more of those than I thought. Another one of those. And we are going to need more target gates later, but I have set up, is that done? Yeah. I have set up another chest here for processing. So here I've got sticky resin, which is extracted, because that gives me 3 rubber instead of smelting it, which just gives me 1. And I've got uranium ore at the moment, which we know gets uranium ore gets compressed into the uranium bars. And I'm going to go sleep now. Why are you up on my Thumbcraft stuff? Get down from there, silly spider. Right, we're just going to sleep quickly, even though the sun is now rising. Oh. Of course I can't sleep because you're here. And now it's going to be daytime. Yep. Okay. We're not going to bother sleeping. And I'm just going to set down here. We're going to set this guy. As you can tell, I've upgraded my laser capacity. This is 10 diamonds in total. And this is silly. I need a load of those. Cool. So what we're going to do, we're going to rip up the macerator here, but I'm going to go and use a wrench for that, because I don't want to lose it, because it did cost a lot. And I don't even use it very much, so I suppose I could lose it and it wouldn't be an issue. But, oh well. We'll try and keep everything we can. Here goes nothing for my bad inventory management. Whoa. What blew up? Something blew up, but I don't know what. It sounded quite violent. Oh dear, we're going to have to find that out later. But anyway, we've got this guy. Sweet. And that means we want to put our electrolyzer just here. There we go. Industrial Electrolyser. So I need to put a load of cells in there. We're going to have to keep them up to date, and I will replace that later. And those. But to start with, we've now got our ender chest here. So we've got all of those. We can then place. So it's going to go a pipe on top. Is going to lead into 3 diamond pipes. Yeah. And then, so first one is the extractor. At the moment I only want to put sticky resin in that, but we'll put that in there. Sticky resin. And I want to compress uranium. Easy peasy. And then we will have other things that we want to electrolyze for the hoppers. And now one thing we need, which we will in fairness make a lot nicer. I'm not going to put that there actually. We're going to make this look a lot nicer later. I need more wood pipes and iron pipes. So I'm going to go get 2 of them. And the whole idea is, as soon as it's full, we're going to suck out of them. So we want one of them and one of them. Cool. But then we're also going to want to set it so that if there is overflow, so if there's something that gets put in the sorting chest here that I haven't set up to sort, we're going to want to store it. And once again, I need another pipe because I need another gold here. So everything's going to get pulled down that it can, and anything else that can't will go to green, which comes to the gold pipe, and then come to the final ender chest right there. And this is the main one for my sorting system. So we can, oh, there you go. There we go. Oh dear. We're going to have to move to Soul Forge. But that's not too much of an issue. Let's do that. There. So now all of these guys will pull up and put it into this chest. So I'll set these up now. You. Items in inventory suck. Items in inventory suck. Items in inventory suck. You've probably made enough to now make gate and autarkic gates. Brilliant, I've now got an autarkic gate. Okay, so this one will go items in inventory suck. And then for now I don't want anything going to yellow, blue, red or black because they can't do anything in here. So now I don't want anything going to yellow, green, blue. Oh, I want green. And then these guys I don't want anything going to anything other than black or green. So all of these are finding their way into the extractor and the compressor, which is great news. So all that's going in, and the reason I've got the hoppers here is because I may not have enough space to store everything. For instance, there's quite a few things that need to get electrolyzed, and I might not always have the ability to do so. So we've got those there. I can put the Soul Forge on top of that actually, because then we can hide the piece there. I can put this here to hide that a bit. And in fact, I can put that there. I should be able to because it's on the cable. But I can put things on the side of that, can't I? Oh. Oh, I thought I could. It's probably only pneumatic tubes because one is Buildcraft, one is not. Right. So all of those are going into the main chest and then coming down. Sweet. So now we've got beautiful stuff coming in there. For processing, we need to process the bauxite ore. Definitely goes in the electrolyzer. We electrolyze that with a load of empty cells, and we get a load of these. Compressed air cells, I will have to set up a system to automatically craft, or extract, sorry. But can you just... oh yeah, shapeless crafting. I can just craft these back. But for instance, the hydrogen cells that this makes, either I'm going to want to use them or just extract back, because I can make deuterium cells, which I think are used for nuclear power or something like that. Don't really need to make methane because I've got rotten flesh that I think I can do. I could convert them into energy, but anyway, we'll see what we want to do with that later. But that does mean I need a stack of tin. And then we will just go make me a stack of those. And I want that, pyrite, cinnabar, zaphorite. We're going to use all of that. So most of this stuff, so the crude oil will get macerated, which I can do separately. The galena ore needs to get pulverized to make this galena dust. The bauxite gets pulverized to make bauxite dust, and the tungsten we need to get more processes ready first. I can either just smelt it straight up, I can pulverize it into the dust and manganese, do all sorts of different things, or I could do this. If I use the industrial grinder with water cells, that gives me the 2 tungsten dust I would if I pulverized it, plus iron as well as manganese, but we will do that later. So we'll just go and set this guy up now, although I need one more pipe. And yes, I realise upstairs is rather ugly now, but what we can do is clean this up later. So this guy, I want zaphorite, pyrite, bauxite, cinnabar dust. Do I want to do that with cinnabar dust? What do I get out from it? Sulfur and mercury. Balls. I heard it. I just wasn't quick enough. That's not too bad. Nothing actually got damaged. Like the power cable's still there. So we're okay, really. I would just rather it didn't happen, but you know. Okay. So now put that there. So all these are going in. That's all churning away using up my power, but it's okay because we're generating more. You see I've overclocked the extractor and I've overclocked the compressor. I think actually I'm going to put 2 overclockers in the extractor and then 1 in the compressor, and then this guy won't accept them. So here I need to set it up to take galena dust as well. So now if I do that, fingers crossed, the galena dust will go in and get electrolyzed out. There you go. It's in. Is that working? Oh, there you go. Sweet. Galena dust should be lead and silver and sulfur. And again, I'll set up auto crafting systems much like the Zycraft ores downstairs. That's really easy to do. It takes a filter and a transpose and they're not too expensive. So that's going. That goes quite slowly. I'm not sure if that's just because I'm providing it with very little power. It is only at 80 U per tick as opposed to the 124 it can take. But that's going to fill up with pyrite and other things. So, sweet. And the first galena dust turns into those. Brilliant. And that's getting all of it sucked out. Sweet. And then those will go in there. So we've got that working. That is a good time, I have to admit, for me to stop, because otherwise I will get distracted and you know it, and then the episode drags on longer than it should and yada yada yada. I get in trouble. I say that, I don't, but it takes a lot longer to upload the video. So this will be it for the episode. We've now got our sorting system up and running. It's now going to also be very easy to add machines to it. I'm going to have to go sort this stuff, and yeah, that'll happen, but take a while. I hope you enjoyed this video. As always, make sure you leave a like, comment and subscribe if you did, or to be honest, if you didn't, just let me know what I could have done differently. Sweet. Just let me know, or if there's anything you want me to do, let me know. Hopefully by the time you see this, my first episode on Shinecraft will have come out. If you haven't seen that, link will be down in the description. That is my vanilla multiplayer Let's Play series that's now going to be going on. And that's going to be released every Monday at 3 PM GMT, as well as this being released at 3 PM GMT on Thursdays. So, no real disruption to anything, but they will both be happening at the same time. As always, thank you very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed. I hope you will come and watch the next video as well. This is Vralka signing off. Ta-ta for now.